Hi everyone, I'm Chung Nguyen for Notebooks.com, and in this video we're going to go ahead and take a look at the camera application for the Verizon Wireless Samsung Droid Charge smartphone. This phone features a 4.3-inch Super AMOLED Plus display, which is bright, vivid, and is a capacitive touchscreen which supports multi-touch actions such as pinch and zoom, kinetic scrolling, and we're going to go ahead and explore that and much more in this series of video. For now, in this video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the camera application to see what Samsung has done with the camera and how it stacks up to other cameras. The device features both a front-facing camera, so you can toggle between the front and the rear-facing camera by opening the settings menu here and just toggle that way, and it will give you a preview of, the front-facing camera. Right now we're looking at the rear camera, so we're seeing just my tabletop here at the bottom. There are different scenes and various settings options that you can access via the 8-megapixel rear camera with single LED flash. To access some of the scenes modes, so here are the different settings mode here. You can do single shot, smile shot, so it will take a picture only when a person is smiling, so you won't take a picture of a grumpy person, for instance. There's a beauty shot, which kind of smoothens out the line. A continuous shooting mode, so that's great for sports where you need to capture a series of images. And there's also a panorama application and one that lets you crop in your own image. There's also a cartoon type of application which kind of, presents different modes and makes things a little bit more fun and spunky, along with an action shot, so that will help to activate the shutter more quickly. In the panoramic mode, it says to press the camera key and move the phone slowly in one direction, so once you hit the camera key, all you need to do is pan around. Let's go back to the single shot mode, which is what it defaults to. You can also toggle on or off the flash, and you can also set the flash to automatic, so it will turn on the flash if there is little or no light. The nice thing about the flash is that once you turn it on, or if the flash is in use, if you're in a dark room, the phone will actually turn on the flashlight once you hit the camera shutter button to focus in on the image, and then once it captures the image a second later, it will flash and then the image will capture that way, so it does help in focusing as well. You can also adjust different exposures and white balance settings as well, and there are different resolutions, metering, ISO, so you do have a variety of different settings that you can access and change with the camera here. Right now we're in the 8-megapixel camera mode. There is touch to focus, so you can tap and focus to give pictures a nice depth of field. To quickly toggle between the camera and the video camera, the device can also capture videos in up to 720p resolution. So here we're capturing videos in 1280 by 720. Like the camera, there are different settings as well. You can shoot in normal mode, or you can, create a very compressed and condensed video, which is great for uploading to social networking or for MMS messages. So if you want to send a quick video message to grandma saying, "Hi grandma," you can go ahead and do, just a lower resolution image there. You can also toggle on the flashlight, which will turn on the light. So if you're shooting video in a darkened environment, you can use the LED flash on the rear to illuminate the video as well. There are different resolution settings, different exposures, effects, white balance, quality that you can adjust as well. So there's quite a bit of control that you can have with the camera. There's also a timer mode, so if you want to set the camera down or the Droid Charge down and lean it against like a bookshelf and then hop in on the video shot, you can go ahead and set the timer to 2 or 10 seconds depending on how long you think it would take you to get in the shot, so that way you're not wasting time recording and then having to edit out the shot where you're jumping in to get to where you need to be. You can also use the front-facing camera to take self-portrait videos as well. Let's go ahead and switch back to the rear camera. I also forgot to mention that in the video camera, there is no tap to focus, unlike on the HTC camera. On the HTC Thunderbolt, there is a tap to focus, which is nice if you're doing, say, a video review like this one, where, you know, let's go back to the home screen, where you can, as you can see here, it's a little bit blurry, but if you tap to focus, you can even go further in and it will focus and create a very nice and crisp shot of the device's screen that you're trying to capture. So here, it does focus in nicely when you're in macro mode. There we go. You can see Twitter quite nicely. Let's go ahead and try that with the video. It does it on the image quality, but on the video you can't go in that close. There is autofocus, so when you're capturing a video and the camera's trying to focus, you'll hear a little buzzing or clicking sound while the camera's trying to focus in, but it's not too bad. On the image quality, or on the digital stills capture, you can tap in to have the device focus. So here it is focusing nicely on the HTC Thunderbolt screen. Let's go through and flick through some of the images that I've captured. Here's a wall sconce that I've captured in very low light, and the flash didn't go off, and you can see here that it's nicely done. The colors are rendered richly and vibrantly on this display, thanks in part to the nice 8 megapixel camera sensor, which takes great pictures in low light settings, and also to the Super AMOLED Plus screen display technology. So when you're previewing images, the colors really do pop out. There's also when you're using the flash and when you're close to a subject, it doesn't really show the overexposure, where images do look a little bit overexposed on the Thunderbolt when you're activating the flash. I'm not sure if it's because the camera sensors are different or if the dual LED flashes on the Thunderbolt are too bright. But images here, this is an indoor shot, and it looks nice and isn't overexposed at all. And here are some more macro shots that are when you're really in and focused. It does show. And these are shots taken in San Francisco. So these are just some of the shots that are capable of capable of taking with this camera. It's a great camera for taking images in low light situations, in situations where you need to activate the macro mode. So I'm Chang Wen. Thanks for watching this video of the Samsung camera. In the next video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the browser and the Adobe Flash 10.2 support. I'm Chang Wen for Notebooks.com. Thanks for watching.